Itt jártunk. Na jó. Várjunk, lássuk már küldetéseket. Mik vannak? Az első felvonásból ezeket sem sikerült megcsinálnunk. Érdekes. Skander. Gyűrjük le Eden Pengratet Skanderben. Ez is a királyok gyilkosai. Mutassuk fel Létot. Aha. És akkor... Jó. Tehát ezt. Akkor Skandert még nem lehet.
Let's go.
Menjünk akkor. Vannak itt egy páran. Tehát itt beszéljünk már itt.
Greetings.
Hahaha.
We don't have all day. Hello.
Nagyon szük. Ez itt egy...
Our armorer. Busy as ever with military commissions.
You're the
But he'll take a
quartermaster's
private commission from time to
Great.
time.
I want to see the best equipment you have. I've got the coin. The army stands to gain, not lose by me.
I should think so. So?
You sure you're the quartermaster's assistant?
Yeah?
I ask because assistants are usually pretty glib.
I'm glib.
No, you're not.
My gal left me.
How do you know?
Elhagyott a tubicám.
Oh, wait a minute. Damn it. She can't write. Bastards. Beavers, not friends. I'll show them as soon as I get home.
Ó, most jött rá.
Scribes, counting barley all day. They get bored, look for diversions. I'll give them diversion. Many thanks. At first I thought, go away, emo. But now I see you're...
Emos.
So will you help me?
I should think so. So?
Először is üzleteljünk. Mi az, ez a küldetés tárgya? Érdekes, hogy egyébként van, de ezek nem mind súly, mondjuk nem nagy súlyuk van, az tény. De... Ezeket meditáció közben lehet használni, vagy én nem tudom, hogy lehet. Könyvek, csapdák... Tehát kacatot nem tudok eladni. Az addig oké. Várjál most... Mi van rajtunk? Tehát... Nem, bocsánat, hanem ez. Tehát mi van rajtunk? Kesztyű... Ez egyes páncélt ad. Sima nadrág, mágosok nadrágja, ezt a jó. Azokat el tudom adni.
So?
I'd like to play dice.
I'll play.
Mi van?
So?
Nem is erre mentem. Tehát adjuk el ezeket. Ezek ugye nincsenek rajtunk. Ez sem kell. Mindet eladtuk. Jó, nagyjából erről van szó. Illetve nála vannak dolgok. Ilyeneket tudnánk venni, oké. Azért el tudnánk adni. Aranyköket. Még csak egy van nálunk. Csomó rongy. Tud-e készíteni?
So?
Várj. Kard.
I'd like to.
De
I'll play.
nem is erre megyek.
I'd like to.
I'll play if you beat
Anyád jól van? Kard 23-28-at sebez ez az acélkard. Megvesszük. Nem vesszük meg. Mert 714-be kerül. Adjunk el alkotó elemet? Adjunk el mondjuk ebből 10-et. Lófasz nem kaptunk. Keményített bőr az sokba kerül. Ezt nem akarok eladni. Zsineg. Az összeset tudnám 92-ért eladni. Egy izét Kajran szövetet eladok. Nem elég sajnos. Az 8-at kapok egyért. Tud-e készíteni nekünk páncélt? Egy Kajran páncél. Aha, tehát kellene nekünk kivert bőr. Ezt tudunk készíteni. Egyet. Jó, meg kell keményített bőr. Azt nem tudod csinálni. Kajran. Endrigár. Az sincs elég. Tehát mi kellene? Olaj. Olajat tudunk csinálni. Olaj. Nem, mert ahhoz is kell izé. Nem tudunk csinálni, akkor hagyjuk fenébe.
Yes?
Take me to the king. I've seen enough military camps in my day.
That I cannot, Witcher. I'm to keep an eye on you, the king's orders.
Nem engedi.
Really want to babysit me?
You're right. Let's go.
Nem elég az axi.
What do you want?
Ez ki? Magnus, az nem érdekel minket.
I'm a bit scared of going against the set.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Igen, tudom.
What is it?
Csak szkanderezni, jó, csak szkanderezni lehet itt mindenkivel.
Seems we'll be slaughtering squirrels again.
Surprised! Never handed any rebellion, every evil cause.
No talking to the prisoner.
We'll never
No
understand them.
talking to the prisoner. No talking to the prisoner.
Lehet hol használni? Nem. Nem lehet. Akkor majd beszélünk valahogy a fogolyjal, bár nem tudom, hogy fogunk.
How's it going, lads?
I can't feel me plowing feet from all this standing around. Any chance you'll be sending up some replacements?
In an hour. Open up the gate. The king wants to see the Witcher.
Yeah.
Go straight to the royal tent. You can't miss it. I've a few things to take care of.
Godspeed, Zivik.
I'll be near the main gate if you need me. So long.
Ha! A witcher!
The king must have summoned him to fight the wraiths.
Van itt minden.
Nearly everyone hunts you, yet you live in spite of that. Impressive.
I find it hard to wean myself off life.
As do we all. However, in all my career as an ambassador of His Imperial Majesty, I have never met anyone quite as talented at surviving as you. I took the liberty of checking some rumors about you. I'll say it again. Impressive. Are you seeking employment? I was unaware you fellows hired yourselves out for battle.
My aim here is different.
Really? Perhaps I can be of assistance.
I saw you with Foltest before. Now you're with Henselt. No doubt you'll visit the King of Redania next.
I need not go far. Radovid is en route to Lochmuin. Perhaps he has already arrived. We'll meet there.
Lochmuin? An ancient elven city quite a ways away, near the source of the Pontar. Why there?
The mages wish to re-establish their council.
Tanácsot.
They sent out invitations to all the kings.
Foltest was a good king. Shame he ended that way.
I've already conveyed the Emperor's condolences to Constable Natalis. Since we're talking about Temeria and Foltest, apparently the fallen king's advisor, the sorceress Triss Merigold, has disappeared in mysterious circumstances. Rumors abound. Do you know anything about her?
Why do you ask, Excellency?
I heard the two of you are close.
Oh.
Witchers and sorceresses don't generally share that kind of information.
I understand it's a delicate matter. All right then. Allow me to ask about something else. I mentioned Triss because, I must admit, I am perturbed. Mages are known for their mutual envy and rivalry. I wonder if there's any matter that could unite them.
Perhaps you could be a bit clearer, Excellency.
Then I shall ask directly. Do you know anything about Merigold's involvement with an organization of sorceresses? Assuming, of course, that you are, theoretically, or have been, close.
I'm not sure why the acquaintances of a sorceress would interest a Nilfgaardian ambassador.
Many things interest me. Art, for example.
Már
A very
terel.
interesting statuette was delivered to me today. A peculiar piece. Elusive. Sensuous. It forces one to think. Even a monster slayer might not be indifferent to the beauty entrapped within.
Maybe, but I'm afraid I don't have time to admire art.
Do you have any other queries? I have some matters to which I must attend.
Why are you so interested in this organization of sorceresses?
I wonder about some strange coincidences. I'm told several of them were seen in the vicinity when the assassination attempts occurred.
What's so suspicious about that? Mages have always thronged around monarchs, the source of power and coin.
I'm not accusing anyone. I merely said it makes me wonder.
De miért?
What's the Emperor's envoy doing here? Satisfy my curiosity.
The last unfortunate conflict left the northern kingdoms in pitiful economic condition. His Imperial Majesty desires stability. We wish to offer financial assistance, so I'm visiting those lands hardest hit by the war.
Henselt is
Valamit
coping
akar, ami nem
admirably
jó.
as far as I can see.
The details of my visit here are reserved for the Emperor and the Kedweni King.
Most nem tudunk menteni. Vajon?
I need to know everything.
Magic will not help you. I'm very well protected against such attempts.
Érdekes. Erősebb axiel kell, tehát erre rá kell feküdnünk.
Greetings, Geralt.
Foltest's killer forced Triss to teleport him to Vergen. They're somewhere nearby.
That nosy little meddler Triss used my megascope to accomplish that. But I suppose I should be grateful. After all, I might have been the Kingslayer's victim. Even if Triss is in Bergen, I cannot locate her. This damn fog prevents any kind of magical probing.
It's pretty obvious you and Deathmold don't exactly get along.
Deathmold is an overgrown baby. A fine match for King Henselt. The problem is that he's as jealous as he is childish. He claims I wish to steal his position at the Kedweni court. Nothing could be more absurd.
I'd assumed that after killing the Kayran, the Pontar Valley would hold no further interest for you.
You know nothing about me, Witcher. I'm here because 2 northern monarchs were murdered. It's quite probable HÁBORÚ is next on the list. We don't need another country descending into chaos. King HÁBORÚ cannot die. I'll make sure of that.
Na jó.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian. Come in, Witcher. I wish you to feel at ease, as this is an unofficial audience. You helped me in the mist, thus I surmise you do not seek my death. Which
Nem
leads me to
tudhatod.
ask what you do seek here, Geralt of Rivia.
Peace and quiet, sire. I need to clear my name. Though I tend not to meddle in politics, this time I believe I have no choice.
You must answer quickly and unequivocally. You must be clear, Witcher. I'm in no mood for excuses hiding behind professional codes and trade secrets. Did you kill Foltest?
No.
Do you know who did?
Tudjuk.
A witcher named Letho.
Do you know each other?
I don't know. I have amnesia. Letho has suggested he knows something about me. It's possible we met before.
There's an old Kedwenny saying, a bitch will never bite another bitch.
Nem mi?
100% accurate where sorceresses are concerned.
To the matter at hand, sire.
De Tanseville claims this Letho is in the area. Is that true?
Yes.
What does he want here? My head?
He's hiding from Yorvith and his Scoia'tael. I don't know his plans.
And you aim to get him?
I do.
Pontosan.
Last question. Do you know who had Foltest and Demavend assassinated? Who's behind the Kingslayers?
I don't know, but I'll find out when I find Letho.
My spies have confirmed your words. I suppose I must believe you.
Hát ez így
Now to the
igaz.
other matter. The mist, the wraiths, all that magic shit holding up my campaign. My mages, as usual, have proved useless. They blather on about higher magic, delayed curses and other hogwash, but nothing comes of it. This matter must be settled with a sword. A witcher's sword. Will you manage this task?
Yeah, I'll manage.
Excellent. Lift the curse, and you'll learn the meaning of royal generosity. And even should you fail to catch this Letho, I shall help you clear your name. Consider Deathmold at your disposal.
Azért
He'll
ebben
give
annyira
you
nem
all the
hiszek, de
necessary
oké.
information. Also, you are free to move about the camp and its environs from now on. Now, leave me alone.
The curse was cast 3 years ago. Any sign it's been active in the interim?
Is that important?
Sire, we're not talking about a fortune told in a tent on market day, nor about some curse cast by a novice mage. This curse caused a solar eclipse and summoned hordes of specters. We're dealing with a complex spell that operates at several levels. Uncommon knowledge and skill were required to cast it. Lifting it will be even more difficult. If I'm going to deal with it, I need you to cooperate.
Ah, the plague. So be it.
As we forged our way through the fog, you claimed it was Glevisig's curse.
Sabrina Glevisig's. She was a
Sabrina.
sorceress, my
Varázsló.
former advisor. I
Meghalt mi?
ordered her bound to a wagon wheel and burned alive. While dying, she cursed me and my lineage. That was 3
Az nagyon
years
jó.
ago.
Mert hülye vagy azért.
What did you condemn Sabrina for, sire?
1 year after the Peace of Sintra, I fought Demerven for Lormark. General Vandegrift commanded a part of my force. He forded the Pontar and joined battle on this field. It raged until evening, when Sabrina Glevisig decided to take matters into her own hands. Fireballs rained down onto the battlefield. 3,000 men turned to bloody charred meat scraps. The fire consumed Kedwennies and Adernians alike. Knights boiled alive in their armor. Mad beasts howling with pain. War is for the honorable. When the likes of Glevisig enter the fray, it turns into hell.
Érdekes.
What drove Sabrina to attack her own army? Any specific reason?
I've heard none, not even speculation. She was my advisor, a member of the Council of Mages. For years I was forced to tolerate her excesses, schemes, court scandals.
Was she loyal?
Ha! Only to herself.
Érdekes.
Sire, do you remember the curse itself? What exactly did Sabrina say?
All she said at the time has been fulfilled to some degree. A star adorned with a bloody braid will cut across the heavens. Square coins from maritime depths will beguile the hearts of fools.
Coins?
Deathmold found a few such coins among soldiers accused of treason.
Aha, érdekes. Mondott információkat. Axi? Jól tudom, hogy Axi. Queen. Hatékonyabb a... Fejem, melyik jel az? Tehát... az Axi. Azt mindenféleképpen upgrade-elnünk kell. Menjünk akkor tovább.
Witcher, a word, if you will.
Mit akar? Összeesküvés elmélet.
Meet your match.
Pillanat, csak összeszedek mindent. Itt több pénz van, mint az előző helyen.
You have no idea how delighted I am to work in tandem with you.
True, I have no idea.
Better times approach, girls, you shall see. I trust you're not bothered if I refer to you by name.
Not at all.
Wonderful, I feel we shall become great friends.
Huh.
I'm not looking for new friends, Deathmold. Let's get to work.
I see. As you seem to be the hero, how might I help you, White Wolf?
Have you dealt with curses before?
I've cast a few in my time. One victim sprouted donkey's ears and a tail, another's house burned down. Nothing too serious.
Shame. Have you removed curses, lifted spells?
Never had the chance. But I mastered the theory involved. Best in my class at the Magic Academy.
They don't teach you about curses like this one at Banord.
Glevis's curse is a 4th level blood spell. It's also known as the Archmistress's curse. A misnomer, for they've been cast by generally crazed mages or priests, not necessarily women.
You've done your homework. Did you notice that not all the specters were aggressive?
Most would disappear when we neared them.
I think the curse's power corrupts the ghosts of those who died in the battle, turning them into draugrs.
Draugrs, is that some professional name you witches have for specters?
They're demons, Deathmold. Draugrs are demons of war that arise on battlefields where the fighting was vicious and the slaughter particularly bloody. They are hatred and bloodlust in condensed form.
The name matters little. Do you know how to rid us of these Draugrs?
A silver sword's enough to send them to their rest. But as long as the curse remains active, new ones will appear. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If we could reverse the tide of the battle...
Don't delay. Grab your sword and start reversing.
I'll need some symbols of war that belonged to the soldiers who perished here. Artifacts symbolizing hatred, death, courage, and faith. They have to be magically active and linked to those who died. Without them, I won't be able to summon the ghosts.
Well, I've no idea how to find them. Apart from which I know little about war symbolism.
I'll deal with the artifacts. I have another job for you. Explain this blood curse to me.
An ordinary blood curse is a trivial thing. You let a little of your own blood. Best done at midnight, surrounded by lit candles.
Sabrina had a whole pyre around her. Tell me about Glevis's curse.
Read about it for yourself. I have all the necessary literature. In fact, you only need the great encyclopedia of curses, spells, and prophecies, and a volume compiled by Tesside de Vries and Margarita Loantil, masters of magic on curses selected writings.
Curse.
Quite a tome. We've got our comet and murder. What about the coins?
We have those as well. Not enough for you?
No. Why do I get the feeling I've stumbled on some shameful secret?
A state secret.
If you don't tell me, Your head of state may soon lose his head.
There's a plot afoot within the military. Those involved share a symbol, a square coin adorned with a fish. Let's do this. I shall in no way hinder your investigation, and you will reveal to me anything you learn. Should I happen upon anything related to the curse?
You'll let me know. So be it. Are you sure Sabrina cast the curse?
Positively. Curses of this kind are cast rarely. There have only been 6 confirmed cases.
How many confirmed cases of their being lifted?
1. By a team of mages led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, whence came the curse's other appellation. In any case, Sabrina Glevissig was part of that team.
Small world, and one that just got a little uglier.
That's not all. The curse that Francesca and Sabrina dealt with was meant to end the lives of the last of the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. It was cast by Scarlet Rodalega, a very talented but completely mad man. A prophecy and an activator were also involved.
I see. Sabrina just stole her curse from this Rodalega.
Precisely. Beside which the king himself and a company of armed men witnessed her casting it.
Why is Henselt still breathing? He killed the priest. Why didn't he burst like a ripe tomato under a dwarf's heel?
Perhaps Glevissig wishes Henselt to wait for imminent death.
I don't think so. I know a few sorceresses. They're mean, true, but they also want results. Sabrina cast the curse while roasting at the stake. Not the most comfortable circumstances. I suspect she botched something.
Are you suggesting Henselt may be safe?
I'm suggesting he could be saved, provided we cut him off from the heart of the curse, the Battle of Spectres. It's the weakest link.
How could we do that?
I don't know yet, but I suspect I could summon Sabrina's ghost and force her to free Henselt. First, I need to learn the circumstances of her death. If I'm not mistaken, you need blood to cast a blood curse.
Precisely, unachievable otherwise.
Sabrina was bound to a wagon wheel. Where did she get enough blood?
She put a spell on a soldier who gave her a coup de grace. It was easy, the minds of some soldiers are so uncomplicated. Sabrina needed one of them to strike her, shorten her suffering, but complete the curse. However, this is where she erred. That whore performed miracles, gathered the power, got the prophecy and activator right, but fell flat on her face on the simplest thing at the end.
Don't get so excited.
She chose a fool, a bungler. I heard he thrust 5 times with his spear, yet the witch's soul would not quit her corpse.
There was no one guarding the pyre?
It was one of the guards the sorceress chose for the task. His comrades were irate. He spoiled the show for them. The king was no longer anywhere near.
In any case, blood flowed and the curse took root.
Yes, but the harlot got her due.
Érdekes.
You're gonna help me, Deathmold.
Of course, as the king ordered.
Listen up. You'll do the paperwork. I get the feeling you like it. I'll need a number of protective runes to summon Sabrina's ghost. They need to detain the sorceress's ghost and anything else that enters this world with it. Find something for me in your library. The runes need to be easy to produce. I haven't seen any artists around here. Apart from that, the Draugrs are likely to begin their forays in search of Henselt. When they leave the battlefield, they'll grow weaker. Your men should be able to handle them. Just equip them with silver-plated weapons. Henselt could also use something silver to defend himself. Over the entrance to his tent, hang a wreath of cinquefoil and fool's parsley. Inside, a fire fueled by juniper branches must burn at all times.
Where will I get so much silver?
Melt down your collection of pots for all I care. Just get it.
Those aren't pots, they're silver vases of Nazaya.
Last of all, give Henselt an instructional talk. Explain that I'll meet him.
And what will you be doing? Drinking ale and fondling the camp women?
There's that, yes. Though I'll also prepare to summon Sabrina's ghost and figure out what I need to send the fighting specters back to the afterlife. I'll drop by and give you more work as I learn about this curse.
How did you divine that you might recover your memory by lifting the curse?
I don't like people poking around in my life.
Learning about others is my job. I must know the secrets of all who wish to approach the king. I've no problem admitting I like the work.
My past has nothing to do with Henselt.
You don't know that. Do you know why I have no friends, Witcher? Because sooner or later I learn all their secrets, which is followed by interrogations, torture, executions.
Just leave my past alone.
Jó, talán igen, akarja... van itt aztán minden.
Hello, Grunt.
Katonákkal kell beszélgetnünk, azt mondja.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Keressünk katonákat, és akkor beszélgessünk velük.
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the
Vagy
coin.
nem kifejezetten csak
Grown
katonák.
lads with their arses in the air, scavenging around the tents like idiots.
Where are these coins from if there wasn't a single one when they were...
Need some help, Monster Slayer?
I want to talk, dog of war.
I've heard much about you, Witcher. Greetings.
Greetings, Captain.
Hmm.
I heard you gained fame during the wars with Nilfgaard.
Our fees have doubled since the Battle of Brenna. As it turns out, it was worth risking our necks.
I wouldn't mind learning some details about Brenna from someone who played first fiddle there.
Constable Natalis commanded the Nordlings. The Nilfgaardians mounted a vicious attack. And if not for us and the Dun Banner, the collected armies of the North probably would have shattered into bits. Luckily, we showed up at the right time, withstood the assault and came out victorious. We earned every last copper we were paid. 50,000 Nilfgaardians shattered their teeth trying to bite at us. Menno Colhorn, their commander-in-chief, chose death over humiliation.
Oh, meghalt a parancsnok.
Like in every battle, it was a question of timing, taking advantage of the foe's missteps, and a bit of luck.
Must be fatiguing, fighting all the time.
I took a little time off recently, something along the lines of a honeymoon. But I like my craft, and I'm not afraid to admit it.
I knew one of your kind once. A woman by the name of Rayla.
Killed by an elf's treacherous arrow. She made a mistake. Let her emotions take control.
Akkor ő is meghalt.
This profession requires cold calculation.
Is Henselt paying you to wait?
Curiosity itching you, Witcher. Not the best trait to have in wartime.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Deathmole's given us silver-plated weapons and protective amulets. On your advice, as I heard it, we're to observe the mist and, if need be, drive off the wraiths.
How many mercenaries you got watching the fog?
I've got them spread out in small groups around campfires. And how many we number? Well, that's my concern alone.
Since you're already watching it, pay attention to the size of the cloud. I need to know if it's expanding.
Well,
how fast?
It's almost imperceptible, but it's constant. A foot, perhaps two a day. What does that mean?
Means I have to hurry. Does Henselt pay his mercenaries well? Call it professional curiosity on my part.
It's no secret a lump sum of 20,000
20,000 Novigradi
crowns
korona.
awaits, to be divvied up between
szép
those who
pénz.
survive.
So the more of you die, the greater the take per head.
Yes.
Were you here 3 years ago during the last battle for Vergen?
Bradley's Blue Banner was. They were decimated by mages. The survivors enlisted with us. They weren't eager to talk about it, and we didn't press them.
No lack of work for your kind.
Mercenary might just be the surest profession these days. Sign of the times.
Let's talk arm wrestling.
Go on.
Bartholomew Bargy sends his regards.
Bart Bargy.
Hmm.
I remember him. Strong for a peasant.
For a peasant. They say you're the strongest arm around here.
You wouldn't be talking to me otherwise.
How's that?
During the Battle of Brenna, I got into a knife fight with a Nilfgaardian commander. That's to say, he had the knife and I had my bare hands. I grabbed him by the wrist, but the blade kept coming towards my throat. He was strong, but lacked stamina. When I felt him weaken, I twisted his arm around and slit his throat.
Az igen.
I've worked on my hands, wrists, and arms since then. They all come in handy in my profession.
Wanna wrestle me?
To challenge Adam Pangret for the championship, you've got to beat the best contenders.
Who should I challenge?
Martin and Randall are the strongest in my company. Then there's Magnus, the camp blacksmith.
I'll try them.
Watch out for Magnus. As I see it, he could easily do his work with no tools.
You'll have to sit it out like
Jó.
hens on their eggs.
Vele beszéltünk. Arra fele vannak olyanok nincs.
They say only a
I
spell
smell
will
a
lift it.
Tamari.
Nem? Menjünk tovább akkor. Itt is vannak a tábor. Lehet velük beszélni?
How'd you do?
Here, boy.
What do you want?
How did you catch him?
We didn't. Nothing to boast of, really. We found him,
Alig élt.
barely alive. He was lying in the ravines among the corpses of other squirrels. Terrible bloodbath it was. As if a mad medic slashed him with a giant scalpel, aiming at their arteries no less. For there was blood everywhere. Nasty splashes even high up in the rocks.
When was this?
Before that ghastly fog appeared.
Get anything important out of him?
Not really. We salted his wounds, broke
Besózták a
his fingers,
sebeit.
scorched his feet, but he didn't so much as peep his own name. Tried to bite off his own tongue, in fact. Them elves like a bit of suffering, methinks.
Maybe he's hoping to be rescued.
Not likely. Someone massacred them. The whole unit. That's what the Royal Mages asked him about. Who it was and where they are now. There's no understanding elves. If he answered, we'd hang him quickly. It'd have peace. But he prefers to suffer.
Can I talk to him?
No chance. I don't know you.
How might we get to know each other?
Trust needs to be earned, mate. You best go, now.
Nem engedzenek ide. Majd idővel.
What is it, Witcher?
Who's this Aldrin you're calling out for? A Kedweni god of some sort?
Arthur, a god? If you suggested the god of drinking, I might agree. He's a mate. We agreed to meet at the tavern, but he's gone and got lost. If you find him, tell him we're waiting.
Okay.
How will I know it's him?
Oh, you'll know Audrin. Nobody quite like that cunt.
I'm done with this cursed place.
Jó, de...
Audrin!
Square
Here, boy!
trays.
Audrin!
Másról?
Audrin! Here, boy!
Who do I spy if not the famed Geralt of Rivia?
You seem to know me, but I have no idea who you are.
And you're worse off for that, for I can make you even more famous.
You write ballads or something?
I've no notion of songs, but the king's vested me with the task of organizing knightly tourneys. A swordmaster like you must be eager to show off his skills. Knightly tournaments are a pastime for real men.
Does King Henselt have any interests besides fighting?
We value knightly tradition in Kedwen. Only duels in the arena let a knight stay in good form and hone his skills.
Érdekes.
Still looking for coins. What else am I to do? This mist's
Komolyan.
driving me crazy.
Greetings!
A tűzben áll.
Audrin, where are you?
Lerakod a tűzbe, komolyan. Menjünk el ebbe az irányba.
I smell a Tamari.
What do you want? Normally I only talk to drunks.
Seen any square coins around here?
Square coins and white mice are good signs you had enough of the booze. I need to find me mate. Let me be. What do you want?
Let me buy you a beer.
All right. What do you want to talk about?
Deathmold summoned me.
Oh, fuck.
What are you afraid of?
Hard enough to get inside Deathmold's quarters, but bloody impossible to leave.
I'm sober. I think I'll be able to find the door.
You won't scoff if you'd seen the broken bones, the gouged out eyes, or men so crazy they didn't recognize their own mothers. It's true that Death Mold tortures anyone who wrongs him, even in the slightest.
Akkor Death Mold
They
állhat
say
az
the
egész
sorcerer
mögött.
made Hensel burn Sabrina at the stake. Death Mold's so strong at Hensel's side, it's a bad thing. Very bad.
Igen, az a baj, hogy
What do you
Geralt
want?
is ilyesmire gyanakodott.
I heard you calling for Aldrin.
That's right, I'm looking for him, so I called out. Got a problem with that?
I used to know a man named Aldrin.
Not the same guy.
How do you know?
Odrin never deal with your kind. A right and true man, that one. Drinking without him's like plowing without a woman.
Jó van.
Greetings.
Szavasz.
Odrin!
Mit csinálsz itt amúgy? Na mindegy.
What do you want?
Csíkó be.
This your first war?
Not a chance. We soldiers never want for work under Hensel.
De... egy kérdés lehet feltenni.
Odrin!
Már egy kicsit arrébb jövök.
Odrin!
Egy kérdés... akkor meg kell... Ha? Ott be van
Piss off
kavarodó.
out of here.
You're talking to an elder, so show a little respect.
Gonét
Prick
úr.
liquor.
Respect for you? This is no place for crappers like you. Out, I said.
Aye, true. Join the pigs in the pen, that's your place.
Az igen. Gyerekek, itt gond lesz.
Are you all right?
You best leave. Old Maverick ain't a good companion. Unless you're looking for someone to mock.
What I saw back there, that happen often? What's the problem?
I've bigger problems to deal with than the camp tramps. My nightmares have invaded my waking life.
Oh.
The specters haunt and hunt me by day.
Come on. Nightmares are common. Start at the beginning.
One night, I walked to the riverside and sat there, staring at the stars. I must have fallen asleep. I dreamt of my birdie, her milk-white bosom, her gentle voice. I saw
Szellem.
and heard her as if she sat beside me, and then that voice became a terrifying whisper, curdled the blood in my veins. I opened my eyes, but the spectre remained. It went on talking, hovering over me, stretching its mitts out towards me. I felt a deathly chill, and then it happened.
What?
Never been a coward. At the fore and fierce in many battles. But a human's one thing. A spectre's another. No other way to put this. I shit myself. Out of fear. Pants right full by the time I got back to camp. Since then, they mock me. Call me the crapper.
I didn't see anyone mocking you. Well, except for those two drunks.
Then you haven't looked around well enough. I'm the laughing stock of the entire camp.
What time did the spectre appear?
I went to the beach after my watch, so it must have been an hour before midnight. I've no idea how long I slept, but when I reached the camp, it was dawning in the east.
Why did you go to the beach?
During Hensel's last expedition, we stayed in a house there. My unit was on the lookout for Demaven's forces trying to cross the river. I just wanted to recall the old times.
So you took part in the campaign 3 years ago?
Took part? I barely escaped with my life. Leva, the brothel medic, saved me. Talk to her if you want to learn more. She knows everything about the camp.
I'll deal with the spectre, but you should know a witcher's services don't come cheap.
My soldier's pay is meager. Got but a few coins in my pouch and some pipeweed.
Will you do it for that?
All right.
Jó, hát nem fogunk elkérni tőle szerintem. Pénzt, hát alig van valamilyen. Lehet beszélni valakivel?
I know you.
Aye, we met in Vizima. I was working for Salamandra and barely escaped your rat. Grown wiser since. Listen,
Benne
I've a
volt az
trinket.
első
My
részben.
last reminder of those days. Take it and hold no grudge against me.
I hold no grudge, and I'll gladly accept the trinket.
Take it. And good luck.
Adott valamit.
What is it?
Szeretnék egy... What?
You're young. This your first excursion?
Aye. I'm itching for that battle.
Young and zealous. Not afraid?
Of who? Short arses led by a lass. We'll thrash him!
Szajhát kellett volna kérni.
Take care. Take care.
Nem lehet. Nem lehet beszélni már. Egy kérdést lehet csak feltenni. Ja, igen, ővele beszéltem már. Vele se lehet megint, akkor csak egyszer lehet beszélni. Egy pillanat. Egyszer lehet, vagy hogyan lehet ajzét levenni? Nem lehet. Nem lehet mi? Nem igazán.
What you want?
Any idea what Nilfgaardian forces are doing here?
Who the hell knows? I reckon they're just observing, and nothing good will come of that.
Think they've made a deal with Hensel?
They've been here weeks, so they must have agreed on something. The Can folk don't like it.
Érdekes, vele nem lehet beszélni. Kik vannak még itt?
Audrin, where are you? I'm done with this
Tournaments. Now that's a...
Jó, vele van beszél. Várj egy.
square coins.
Már megint égünk, hát baszki.
Audrin, fuck. What do you want?
Közben égünk, csak mond.
To talk. I just arrived.
What do you want to know?
Henselt has no sorceress at court.
Indeed, and he won't.
How do you know?
Wasn't for naught he burned that Sabrina Gles... whatever. Won't take on another after her. Death Mode would never agree to it anyway.
Strange custom. Death Mode has more to say than the king.
How should I know? Sabrina's dead, and that's that. Some mourn her. Most just couldn't give a goat's arse.
Érdekes.
What do you want?
Lehet még vele beszélni, oké.
I collect old coins.
Here in the camp? Are you daft?
I heard there are some overseas coins floating around. Square with a fish on them or something.
Don't know nothing about that. Fuck off.
Tud valamit?
What do you want?
I heard you calling out for Audrin.
What of it?
Just curious. Half the camp's looking for him.
Well, he's gone and got lost. But Audrin's a good man. He can drink 6 noggins of liquor, one after the other.
Wouldn't mind buying him a pint. What does he look like?
Ordinary, like any soldier, except he staggers a lot.
Az be van baszva állandóan. Arra ki lehet menni, de őket nem tudom megkérdezni.
Hush! That's allowed. Henselt can be touchy. You'd best keep quiet about that. I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Senki.
So?
Üzleteljünk. Hát, bőrből adjuk el mondjuk a felét, így. Ami elég sokat foglal. Adjuk el ebből is, mint tudom én, 17-et. Sínek, ebből is adjunk el mondjuk 25-öt. Itt is van nagyon sok minden. Tökvirág ez. Én eladom mindet a rákba. Sisakvirág. Na mindegy, egyelőre azokat biztos, hogy eladtam, aztán megnézzük, hogy tudom használni. Például meg tudok venni acélkardot, ezt lehet, hogy fogjuk használni. Ez elvileg jobb, mint ez. Ruhában én nem tudom, hogy van-e. Nincs olyan ruhánk. Mit nézzünk még meg? Meditáció alatt alkímia? Ezzel mit tudod csinálni? Itt. Ha. Jó, ezeket megnéztem, annyira nem izgat. Főzet. Milyen főzetek vannak? Ezek a főzetek vannak. Akkor a karakter, a mutagént hogyan lehet? Mert van mutagénünk. Azt hogyan lehet használni? Alkímiai összetevő. Tehát alkímiánál tudjuk használni. Csináltam ilyet. Na mindegy, majd meglátjuk, hogy milyen. Itt ezeknél is kérdezzünk körbe.
What do you want?
I heard that Sabrina Glebisig was burned at the stake somewhere nearby.
Upon a hill. Folk congregate there to this day.
Aha.
What for?
They say it brings luck, but I don't buy that superstitious shite.
What? Surprised to see a dwarf on human leash? Got a well-thought-out slur ready and waiting. Go on, surprise me.
A little tense.
Tense. That's a good one. I, odd-looking human, am a prime mercenary, a sapper. I'm not tense by definition.
A sapper?
Not that kind of sapper. I build field fortifications and war machines. I can fucking throw a boat bridge across a river in half a day. Digging ditches is relaxing, that's what I meant.
Got any spare parts from those war machines? The decommissioned ones, of course. I need some to make monster traps.
Sure. Why wouldn't I? If
Ezért lehet el, hol van fa. És most nálam fa. Hát akkor nagyon nem is tudok mit eladni. Ezt eladjam. Adjuk el. Ő is tud nekünk készíteni dolgokat. Tehát keményített bőrt még nem tudunk, meg kell ugye olaj, de most olajat tud. Nem tud. Hát ez ilyen akkor.
Looking for something?
I heard some tough men serve in your company.
You heard right.
Care to test that with a little arm wrestling contest?
Why not? If you want to wrestle, I need to see some orders.
Na, kezdjük. Jó lesz ott
Let's
annyi.
do this.
Lényeg, hogy meg legyen.
Mordred, where are you? Mordred, where are you?
Siker.
Mordred, your paws are strong as a bear's. I'll give you that.
Yours are strong for humans, I guess.
what is it?
Ő vele is.
I heard you and your men arm wrestle a bit.
What's it to you? That sport's only for the strongest.
Do I look like a wimp to you?
Truth be told. But I'm willing to test you. If you want to wrestle, put down your orange and we'll get to it.
Let's do this.
Az a lényeg csak, hogy meg legyen, úgyhogy...
Mordred, where are you?
Na?
Mordred, where are you?
Ennyi.
You're tough.
Túl sokat beszéltél.
Something's brewing.
Trouble.
Ővele sem lehet beszélni. Várjál, itt tartottam. Jó. Mindenkit körbe kérdezünk. Fattyúkard, milyen izé ezt te?
Get a hold of yourself, soldier. I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Ők se beszélnek velünk.
Leave me be, father. Leave you be? Your life's at stake. Why, your mother would have my head if anything happens to you.
No! This is about my honor. And ply what mother does to you, I'll practice. I must prepare.
Hát jó, de családi dolgok nem a legjobbak.
I smell a Tamarian.
Mindjárt beszélünk, csak... Jó, veled nem lehet, akkor veled mondjuk. Előtte elveszem minden a dolgokat.
I am Myron, Master Apothecary in King Hensel's service.
Patikus mester.
Geralt. Provenance and profession known only to him, so be it. How can I help you?
I want to stock up on herbs and medicine.
Got a prescription?
A prescription?
I jest. We have supply shortages, so I can only sell you certain medicaments.
Aha. Mit tud ő adni? Ez most ez küldetéstárgy. Nincs elég pénzünk. Hát majd mindjárt adok el valamit. Mit tudom én? Mennyibe kerül? 126-ba. Jó, ez így nem lesz jó. Oké, ezt megvesszük. Legalább akkor meg lesz. Vannak formulák még. Csak drágák nagyon. Ezt nem is tudok venni. Vannak itt izék. Ja, csak jó drágán.
Do not disturb.
Na jó. Körbe kérdezgettünk mindenkit, úgyhogy következőre foglalkozni fogunk a veterán katonával, illetve akit még esetleg lehet kérdezni, ezt megkérdezzük. De innen folytatjuk.